Hi guys, it's me again, Jennifer Montgomery, back with Inspired Soul Sessions. It is April 15th, 2020, and I'm still in quarantine in Key West. So I'm home and I'm thinking about ways that we can make the most of this time. So I'm a positive thinker and a master manifester, like I said. And I've used this time in a fundamental positive way to enrich myself with knowledge, with creativity, with spirituality. So yeah, the situation, it kind of sucks. I know everyone's getting tired of being of being restricted, of the uncertainty. All makes perfect sense. I feel it too. In conjunction with the energetic shifts that go on, yeah, it can be a lot. So for me, I'm always looking for the positive in something. I like to find the silver lining. I like to find the glimmer of hope. What's good? What's good about this? So in doing so, I feel really relaxed. Obviously, I'm not working so much. I'm a person that likes to work. I love my work. I love what I do. So I set my life up that way with my art. It's just that sometimes when I have a lot of opportunities, I tend to take them all. So I'll just keep working, and I love it, but also my body does need a break and my energy, because what I'm doing is so hands-on, working with people, and I can get drained just because of the energetic aspect of it. So that part has been nice, where I've actually kind of eased into a feeling of just relaxation. Probably something I've never not worked for this long, ever. I've been working since I've been 13 years old. So I've never not worked. Of course, when I was 13, I would work summers and then I had school. But from that point, from age 13 onward, I either always had school and a summer job, or by the time I think I was 15, I was going to school and I was working when I went to school, and then I've never not worked. So that part's kind of cool in a sense, just to have the ease and the nothingness. It's for me, I'm actually surprised too, because the majority of people, or at least what I would think, what people do is panic and get worried. And I used to be a person that would do that. My root chakra was probably out of balance. So obviously it's better. So I'm not worried. I'm excited. I have been writing more. I'm working on my book. I'm excited. It's a small step for me. But it's almost ready. So, and it's just been these little steps. Every day, something different towards a goal. So every year I start off with goals for my year. So for 2020, this book thing was part of it. So it's been there. It's been, it's been, kind of just whispering in my ear, hey, people like when I write. I like to write when I feel inspired, and things will flow, but I have to be in the right energy for it. So I've had little messages from friends and from people, I see you writing, and this has been for a while, for years. But I've always contributed to my blog. I actually have 2 of them. I'm on social media enough. Hello, Jenny. I'm always on social media posting, what am I doing? Think about what you're doing, I said to myself. and here we are. So that's something that's really awesome that's come out of this quarantine situation. I've been painting on canvas more mindfully. So things that I want to paint, things that are coming from my soul, and I get really excited about it. It's really awesome when the creative process just kind of start, like I don't know what I just said. It kind of starts and like you get like an idea, an inspired idea, and then you start moving with it. It's really fun. So that's been awesome for me. And it's just simplicity. I've been living my life simply for a while. So to be perfectly honest, this quarantine thing is not a new way of living for me. My life consists of mindfulness, exercise, healthy eating. I'm clean, I'm neat, I'm organized, I'm intentional. So all those things, for me, this is normal. What is not normal is the restrictions. So that's probably my biggest challenge, is the restrictions. But I'm approaching them with respect and with faith that it's for a collective highest and best good. Despite things I'm seeing on the darker, shadowy side of this situation, but I'm just trusting. And whenever I do that, despite any challenge or hardship, it does work out for me in a really amazing way. So keeping that mindset is super helpful, and carrying on and doing my thing. So it's different. Everyone's been shifted. I mean, we can say it sucks, but then it's going to suck. But if we say it's not so bad, then it's not so bad. If we say I'm enjoying my time, I'm doing da-da-da-da-da, then I'm enjoying my time and doing da-da-da-da-da. So truthfully, it's whatever you make of it that's going to dictate your experience. So this has inspired me to be creative. I've talked to other people that are just slowed down. Some are confused. I think because I started this ascension process about 7 years ago, I'm in a different phase, so I'm able to be more helpful to people that are not familiar with this. So it's easier for me now to sit back and just like, okay, relax, check myself with my thoughts and where I'm going with my energy, and assist. So I've had people reaching out to me, oh, this reminds me of you, this reminds me of you, like with spiritual things and energetic things. So that just reminds me that, again, like I said in the previous video, that nothing we do is in vain. There is purpose in everything. So me being me and sharing my spiritual advice or insights or just my life, it does inspire other people to do the same, and it helps them along in times like this. That's what we're all here for. I mean, we all are all here to help each other. Like we're not walking these paths and these journeys alone. So I find that really comforting. I mean, despite the fact I'm literally by myself, like I am alone here in the physical sense. The place where I live has these whacked ass restrictions, but I'm just allowing. I'm just surrendering to them for now, and we'll see how this plays out. My previous position may have been to challenge it or to fight it, but I think right now I'm just going to let it be and see where it takes us. And I'm obviously trusting. So my personal experience with that is that when I do it and I trust that there's a divine plan, because I'm not in control, none of us are in control of the plan. So I'm just going to continue living through my heart and my soul and work on things that are meaningful. So that's a really awesome way to get through this. What do you love to do? Do you love to read? Do you love to exercise? Do you love to cook? Do you love to create art? Do you just love to be quiet and sit with your thoughts? Do you love to, maybe you don't know either, and that's okay. Maybe this is your time to find out. So I think this is a good time for that. You know, we have the time now. Like I've been saying before, there's no excuses. I've been doing research, I've been learning, and I feel like I've been very productive. So personally productive, but in doing that, it's helping the collective. So you can't go wrong. It's a win-win, right? So that's what I have for today. How have you used this quarantine to your benefit? And if you feel like you haven't, then start now. Do it now. Start today. It's not too late. We don't know. You know, we don't know what the next weeks, months, we don't know what it's going to bring. You know, it's every day is changing. And that also is part of ascension, is that old way of living where you may have been in a routine of, I'll call it certainty, but it's not certainty. It's just a routine. It's familiarity. It's not certainty, because there's never anything certain. It's just that you're honed in on a certain routine or a schedule, and that's what you're doing. But that doesn't mean that other things around you are not changing. It's just that once you have a moment to be present and slow down, you'll realize what's there in front of you. So that's of purpose to people that are caught up in a rat race of work, certain, like, you know, get up, get in the car, sit in traffic, get aggravated, get to work, to a job, maybe you don't really love your job, and you're doing this job, and then you can't wait to get home, and then you get in the car and you're sitting in gridlock traffic, and then you get home and you have to cook dinner and do, you know, laundry and this and that and the other, and then by the end of the night you just kind of collapse into bed, and then you repeat the next day, and there is no fulfillment in that. So this is a good time, as Abraham says, for a segment of refreshment. So I'm a law of attraction person. I love listening to Abraham Hicks and Esther, and I'm so into that. And they'll say, this is a great time for a segment of refreshment. That's what this is. It's a segment of refreshment. And wherever you point your attention is what you're going to have reflected back. So if you are pointed at aggravation or anxiety, frustration, it's like a mirror and it's going to come right back at you. But if you flip that to something different, like possibility, positivity, things are changing, I don't know what they are right now, but I believe that on the other side, it's like you're going to go over the rainbow and there's going to be a pot of gold. That's me. So, do I look like a cuckoo? Yeah, maybe, but I'm happy. And because I'm happy, I am going to keep that vibe alive, and more happy's coming to me. So, it's really, again, what do you subscribe to? What energy field do you want to be in? It's entirely up to you, friends. So, yeah, that was today's inspiration. So you can, and please, subscribe, like, share, comment too. I like when people comment. It's nice to see what people have to say. It's really cool, and where people are, you know, in their journey. So that's awesome. I'm on Facebook, I'm on Instagram, I'm on YouTube, and I have a blog, jennifermontgomeryart.net, jennifermontgomery.net/lifeisart. Yeah, I'm a little hesitant about the book thing, so I just mentioned it, but I'm not talking too much about it until I'm really ready. But I'm excited about it, so it's good. And that is it for today. So drink your water, be nice to each other, love each other, stay in your own lane, wash your hands, blah blah blah. Have an awesome day, and thank you.